Hey there, baseball fans. It's Ben, and I'm back today. I'm unpacking that giant collection that Paulie Pax and I bought. Lots and lots of cards. Honestly, most of it was picked through junk wax. So, like, think about having a 1991 score set, but remove any good players. Same thing for 1991 Upper Deck set. Remove all the good players. So, we're pinning our hopes on 3 of those boxes that were just kind of a random mishmash of cards that doesn't seem to have any order to them, and that's where we're hoping to see some kind of interesting things. So I pulled just a few things off the top of one of them, and we're going to dive into that, and we're going to see in real time what happens. So what I can already tell you is we've got these Donruss All-Stars. What is this? Some kind of football card here that is Charles Johnson. It's weird and strange that it opens up like that. All right, but we have these. I think this is 81 Donruss. It's the Donruss Champions series, but these are twice the size of normal cards, so you could fit 2 cards essentially in each one. There's Gaylord Perry, Steve Garvey, Paul Molitor. There's a Hall of Famer for you. Tug McGraw, yeah. Carlton Fisk, Hall of Fame. Johnny Bench, Dale Murphy, Keith Hernandez, Joe Morgan, Burt Blyleven, Don Sutton. So a lot of Hall of Famers. Tom Seaver in here, Steve Carlton, Tommy John, Jim Palmer, Phil Necro, Fergie Jenkins, Hank Aaron, I guess was the puzzle probably that year. Carl Hubble. That's a Dick Perez drawing, but Jim Rice, Carly Yastrzemski, Reggie Jackson, Jeff Burrows, Ben Ogilvy, Gorman Thomas, Dave Kingman, George Foster, Bill Madlock. Checklist of all, I guess there are 60 of them. Yep, 60 of them total, including a Babe Ruth. So if I don't see the Babe Ruth, then I don't think we have the whole set. Fred Lynn, Gary Carter. This is another one of those football ones. Rodney Hampton. Okay, that's an interesting one. There's Walter Johnson, Rollie Fingers, and Robin Yount. So definitely not the whole set, but a lot of good players in there. So that's cool. And then I've got 2 of these. I don't know if these are, I don't know what. I know these are the Donruss All-Stars. I've had these before. This is 87, I think. Donruss All-Stars, and they're the same size. So we got Tim Raines, Jeff Reardon, Mike Krokow, Dave Parker, Hubie Rooks, Lloyd Mosby, Harold Baines, Kevin Bass, Don Ossie, Gary Carter, Rich Gedman. So some Hall of Famers in there. And then we've got Dave Winfield, Rick Roden, Hubie Brooks, Dave Righetti, Glenn Davis, Ted Higuera, Tony Pena, Don Ossie again, Jim Rice, Tim Raines again, Mike Witt, and Keith Hernandez. So no barn burners or door busters in there, but that earlier one, the 81 is pretty cool. I also have these 3 packs of Fleer Flair from 1993, the first year. I don't know if they've been opened or not. I imagine so, since they probably sold these with, I never had them, so I wouldn't know, but they probably sold these with some kind of shrink wrap or something. So let's open up and see what we get in here. These are super thick cards if you've never had them. Look how that thick that is. Like, you cannot bend them if you want to. There's Derek May, Jose Felix, Kevin Ramir, or Felix Jose, I should say. Shane Mack, John Wetland, Orlando Merced, and Willie McGee. So nothing too exciting there. Look at another box here. Donovan Osborne, Chuck McElroy, Kevin Mitchell, Howard Johnson, Mike Greenwell, Chuck Finley, Ozzie Guillen, and Tom Henke. Again, nothing very exciting there. I'm starting to feel like these might be picked through too, but we'll see. I'm reserving judgment. I'm an optimistic, positive kind of guy. Pat Hentgen, there's a checklist. I don't know who that is on there. That's Roberto Alomar in the back. Don Slott, Jose Lind, Eric Plunk, Tony Phillips, Craig Biggio, so that's a good card. 93 Fleer Flair Craig Biggio. And Chuck Carr. So So one good card out of there. All right, and then this is just a random stack. So let's see what's in the random stack here. Manny Lee, there's Kenny Lofton, Dave Stanton, Jeff Russell, Danny Tartable, Jeff Hammonds, Chris Hammond, Eric Karros, Darren Lewis, and look at this, 1975, 25 years of Topps baseball cards with Jeff Burrows and Steve Garvey. So at least it's old. And there's Randy Moffat, again from 75. I always love that set. It's so colorful and different than anything else. So there's Dwight Gooden running the base paths. Wilson Alvarez, Tommy Green. This is an Upper Deck set from, I don't even know what year, 94 Upper Deck. Alan Trammell, who is a Hall of Famer. There's Eddie Murray from 95 Topps. So see what I mean? Like, these are all over the place in terms of make and year. Ramon Martinez. There's some ones we're used to. 91 Upper Deck. Fernando Valenzuela. All right, nothing to hop up and down about yet. This is 93, I think, Stadium Club. Kevin Mitchell. Jim Tatum. Jim Key. All right. Pete Incaviglia. Yes, just all over the place in terms of years. I'm going to put those 91 Topps sides for my little glow back project. More on that later. All right. Charles Nagy, minor league card. Hershiser, John Allrood. Who is this? Is it Dale Barra? No. Philip Garner. This is, oh, Bill Mazeroski, famous for his big home run to win the 1960 World Series, was it? For the Pirates. There's Tim Salmon. Well, if I'm pinning my hopes on, let's move on this box. So far, it's not delivering for me. Shane Yelmer, Albert Bell, George Bell. A lot of Oral Hershiser, a lot of duplicates in there. This 92 Upper Deck. A lot of duplicates. A lot of Wayne Gomes. Everybody's excited about that, I'm sure. Ted Williams collection checklist. All right, so we got some of these Ted Williams cards. A Yost. Was that Walter Johnson? Yep, Walter Johnson there. A Yost again. Walter Johnson. Is that Frank Howard? Jim Sundberg. I don't know why Jim Sundberg. Jeff Burrows. Colbert. Randy Jones. Some of these are not what I would call heroes, that's for sure. Oh, there's Trainer. All right. There's Honus Wagner. Jimmy Dean, Dizzy Dean. Doc Ellis, famous for pitching that no-hitter on LSD, no less. And Albert Face. All right, so not a whole lot there. I can't end the video on that. Let me since we got another minute or so to cover, I'll just grab another stack and see what's in this one. All right, so right on the top here, we have a Steve Avery first draft pick rookie, as well as another one. So that's something at least. And some more of these Ted Williams cards. So there's Raleigh Fingers. Ennis, Bob Boone, Cochran. All right, we're into some top prospects here. Chad Fox, They're so hard to read. George Arias. Reggie Allen. Al Simmons. Lindsey Dean. Sundberg again. Thomas Wagner. Trainer. Mazeroski. Garner. And again, I'm not quite sure what county made help people make the list on this one. Doc Ellis. And some of these are not very impressive. Catfish Hunter. Al Simmons. There's Lefty Grove. Raleigh Fingers. Darren Munson. What's going on? That's a good shot there. Good action shot. Tug McGraw. Tommy Agee. Mel Ott. Juan Marshall. Rusty Staub. Gary Carter. Harmon Killebrew. And these are in good shape too, at least, so I have no idea if these are of any interest, really. There's Rod Carew. Earl Beatty. Ovi. Eddie Matthews. So it's Raul Mondesi, J.R. Phillips, Jeff McNeely, Rondell White, Albert Bell, Dante Bichette, and Bernie Williams. So, again, no major, outside of those Ted Williams cards, of course, no major stars per se, but, you know, of this stack, we're looking at a handful of these being something of interest, so maybe a quarter of them or a fifth of them. So we'll just keep digging. I'll check back in later and let you guys know if we find anything. See you later.